Welcome to our August board meeting update. Board Chair Justin Boss will kick off the conversation.
Yeah, at our August board meeting, we welcomed 3 new administrators to the district. Kristen Egge, assistant principal at the middle school, Jim Menton, who is also an assistant principal at the middle school, and Cody Schaefer, who is an assistant principal at Kennedy. It's always good to converse with our building leaders, so they attended the board meeting and introduced themselves to the board, and we're fortunate to have such great administrators throughout all our buildings.
And then we heard from Katie Sheik, the principal of our alternative programs, who gave an update and overview of all of her programming. She leads or oversees 5 or 6 different programs. I'll go ahead and list those. The first one, of course, oversees the Area Learning Center, which is for students that are seeking something different than the traditional pathway to graduation. And so she leads that building, which is the old Garfield building, located on Trot Avenue. She also oversees the Focus House, which happens to be on the 3rd floor of the WEAC building, and that is transition programming for students 18 to age 22. She also leads the Prairie Lakes Detention Center, which is educational services for students or youth that are incarcerated out at the Midwest Technology Campus. Additionally, she leads the Lake Park School, which is transition programming or educational services for students in group homes, which is overseen by Prairie Lakes Youth Programs. She also leads Lakeview, which is the residential psychiatric hospital out by the senior high school. And lastly, she oversees the new Willmar online education program, which I believe, if we're counting, that's 6 programs. Willmar Online is new this year. It will be offered to students in grades 6 through 12 who have been in online programming through the STARS program led by the Southwest West Central Service Cooperative. It's a pilot year this year. If it's successful, which we anticipate it will be, we will expand programming to potentially our elementary as well as opening it up to other students in our community or surrounding communities, and quite frankly, the state at large.
In our July meeting, we had a closed session to evaluate Dr. Adams' performance. So at our August meeting, we gave a summary of that evaluation and gave Dr. Adams a very positive review and thank him for all his work in the previous school year.
Thank you, Justin. And then the board took action on policy and handbook updates. This is an annual occurrence, so all of the handbooks were revised and approved, as well as a variety of different policies. Those changes are grounded in Minnesota statute and case law.
Also in our board meeting, we approved settlement agreements with 2 bargaining groups, the confidential group and the technology group. So those contracts were approved, and the negotiating committee continues to work with some of our other groups on reaching settlements with them as well too. Closing period for board candidates for the November election closed on July 28th, and there were 5 candidates who filed to run for those 3 open seats. They are Virgil Aguirre, Mary Ammon, Patty Johnson, Jay Lawton, and Forrest Rice. So we look forward to that November election, and great to have a number of people running for those seats.
And that will mean that we'll have for sure one new board member.
Yes. We have 2, Mary Ammon and Jay Lawton are incumbents. The other 3 are new. So yes, for sure at least one new board member. Randy Fredrickson has decided not to file, so he will be done with his term in the end of December. So we thank him for his service and being part of the board for his term.
And I think Randy's done a great job in his time on the board, and I think he was he voted in on a special election a while back? I think he did a special election for 2 years, filled in for a vacated spot.
I believe so. Thank you for tuning into this update, and we'll see you next time.